Well, weather's crappy outside. What are we going to do today? I'm sure we'll figure something out. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I made a video. I've actually had a pretty nasty chest cold, so now I'm over it, so we're feeling a little bit better. The original plan today was actually to go and zero in a rifle at the range. However, woke up today and we have 35-degree or less weather, and we have a high wind advisory. So, for accuracy purposes, I didn't think that was the best weather in the world to go zero in an optic on a rifle. So we are going to kind of switch gears. I have this Laser Academy system that was sent directly to me from a rep at Mantis for review on the channel. So full disclosure, I am not paid or sponsored by Mantis. However, they did send me the product at no charge to test. So that being said, if you're not familiar with Mantis, they are a dry fire and actually live fire training system that you can use for your firearms. They have three main systems. The Academy system they sent me. They have their Mantis X system, which is probably what most people are familiar with. I think it's the one they've had the longest. And then they have what's called a Blackbeard system that I'll kind of talk about a little bit that enhances this system as far as I'm concerned. But that being said, what it is a laser training system which allows you to use your own firearm to train within your home for dry fire practice. And quite honestly, it just makes it more fun than traditional dry fire practice that some of you may do already. Some of you, being as this channel is geared a lot towards new gun owners, may be saying, what's dry fire practice? And some of you may tell your friends you do dry fire practice, but it's so boring you don't really do it as much as you say. So I'm hoping this helps you guys understand, and if you choose to go out and purchase the product, I'm hoping it makes it more fun so that you actually get that training. So what we're going to talk about is, obviously we're going to open it up and see what all comes with it. But when it comes down to dry fire training, there's a lot of habits that people have or systems they use. One of the most simple ones is, like what I typically do is, there's a spot on one of my walls that I have a post-it note with a dot, and that's my point of aim, and that's where I practice my holster draw, that's where I practice trigger control, all that kind of stuff. But honestly, it gets real boring though, because it's just not fun. And so sometimes you might be tempted, like, well, I'll do it later. Dry fire practice is one of the most effective things you can do to become more accurate and more proficient with your firearm. And it doesn't cost you any money, which is great because, quite honestly, we're coming out of that ammo crunch right now. It's getting better. Ammo is available most places. However, it is about 2 to 3 times as expensive as it used to be 2 years ago. So a lot of people have purchased their first firearm, but ammo has either been too hard to find or too expensive to go shoot much at the range. This system, and there's several dry fire systems out there. Some of them require you to purchase a training gun that simulates popular guns, and that may or may not be what you use to protect your family or protect your home or carry with you on a daily basis. But this system here lets you use your own firearm to train with. So you're practicing with your actual trigger, your actual gun. And I think that's really important because that's going to create some muscle memory for you if you ever have to draw in a situation. So that's kind of my little tirade on that. What we're going to do is we're going to cut over to the table. We're going to open it, see what all comes with it. Then we'll go out to the living room. I'll set up the camera, and I'll do a little bit of live fire, or not live fire, but shooting with the system to show you some of it, what it can do. Not going to do everything because this will be way too long a video. And then we'll come back and talk about the results. So let's go have a little bit of fun, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, so here is the box that it comes in. So let's get it open, because boxes are cool and all, but we want to see what's inside. So we got another box. Flip it open. So this is their full system that has both their travel system and the regular system. And so I'll just show you. So in here, comes with a tripod. Get this open and I'll show you. Here is the phone mount for the top of the tripod that screws in, if you can see that. It's kind of nice. It's actually the same one I use when I'm filming. And this is the tripod, and it goes up to about 4 feet. It's actually the exact same tripod that I started the channel with, that I bought off Amazon, which is sufficient. It's not a very sturdy one, but it's plenty enough for the Mantis system. It does have, this is a Bluetooth trigger set, so you can control your phone with it if you so choose to. And how you extend it is, it's a twist system, it's a pressure, so you twist it, extend it where you want to, twist it back, mount the phone mount to it, and I mean I think we all know what a tripod does, but that comes with it. Inside comes, there are some, I'll just show you real quick, there's a couple different ways you can put the targets up. It comes with, I think, 6 of these. Sorry about the plastic noise, but so this is a pressure fitting, so you screw this into the base, and then you can set the targets in here if you choose to. So it has those. It also has some sticky tack if you simply just want to use it to mount that on the wall like you used to do in the dorms with your posters, that sort of stuff. Works phenomenal. I had some, my front door, as you'll see in the shooting footage, is metal, so I have some magnetic clamps that I use it. Here are the targets. So this isn't actually a target, but this is what you use. You shoot the laser on this to start, stop, or clear the program. So you get one of those. It comes with several different targets. Some of them are duplicates because you can, if you have 2 of the laser inserts, if you have a buddy with you, you can do some drills that take 2 people. So there's 2 just regular bullseye shooting if you just want to do bullseye for accuracy. Those are there. Different drills you can do is going to have more of a dartboard type target if you choose to. Then you have your FBI qualification targets, the IPSC target, that's all different ones. Certain drills require certain targets, so you'll see that when you open up the program. And then you can do a circle torture test if you choose to. There's drills you can do that. I like that test. It's IDPA, a little bit different torso target here. This target you can do, it's called Hunt. You can do different drills. You can even do like a casino drill with this if you choose to. Kind of a nice option to change things up. You got your basic scored torso target. This is another one that comes with the duplicate if you want to do a kind of a duel with your friend. There you've got a different torso target for different drills or different preferences. This I didn't use on the shooting footage because honestly I didn't know how YouTube would like it, but it's a hostage one. So you shoot, and obviously if you hit the hostage, you don't pass. You hit the attacker, that scores your points. There's 2 of those as well. And then you've got a headshot target. So what we're going to use for the shooting footage, because honestly, just because I think it's going to be more YouTube friendly, is going to be just the FBI qualified, this target right here. Plus I don't want the video to be too long. So that's everything that comes in here. But this also comes, this system, because you can buy just the travel system, but this is their full system. So with the travel system, has a nice container. So when you order this system, so it comes with a little like travel size tripod. And right here, there's supposed to be another phone mount similar to what I just showed you. However, I couldn't find my actual phone mount, so I'm using it to mount the camera right now. That would live right here. When you order the system, you choose which caliber. For handguns, you can choose 9mm, 380, or 45. You can also get it in 40 Smith & Wesson. You can also get it in 223 or 5.56 to use with your AR if you can use that Blackbeard system. Comes with, don't laugh, it comes with a metal dowel. What's this for? Well, that's actually for this, because this is the laser insert that goes in the barrel of your gun. And so here's the business end. This is where your striker hits. There's no rim like there would be on the back of a regular cartridge. So that way when you rack your slide, because it doesn't eject it, so you're not constantly having to reload the laser every time you try to shoot. So that goes in your barrel. So everything you see here comes with the system, plus there are a few things in here. So there's your quick start guide. It tells you how to download the app to your phone or tablet. The next one, not going to show you the code, but this, when you open up the app, it's a little confusing. If you purchase this full system, I don't know if it comes with just a travel system or not, but if you purchase the full system, it comes with an unlock code to unlock the drills that normally you would have to pay for. And then it also has that Blackbeard system I was talking about. I think would really enhance this system, because there's a battery that goes in your mag well, that replaces your magazine. And there's an insert that replaces your bolt carrier group and charging handle. This allows it to reset the trigger, which the Laser Academy system does not do. So I would recommend picking this up in addition to the system if you like it. So that's everything. Oh, it also comes with travel size, since this is a travel kit, duplicates of all those targets I just showed you. So you get a lot of content to it. And so what I'll show you, let me grab, and just for YouTube purposes, basically I'm going to show you, number one, this firearm is clear. There's nothing in it. There's not even a magazine in it, if you can see that. But and this is in obeying YouTube's new laws. This is absolutely not modifying a firearm. This is a training tool. This is not a live fire round, but how you do it is you've got this end here. That's where the striker hits, right here. If it'll focus. Try. When you hit that though, that's the striker activates the laser instant and then lets it off. So you put that in towards the back of the gun. You insert this in here, and then you close your slide, and then there's one shot. Every other shot you have to re-rack it. So then if you want to go to get it out, and they do recommend you put a drop of oil on the O-rings, but when you go to take it out, you just push the dowel rod in, and it comes out for you. So there's that. What else? So I think that's pretty much everything. It's a really thoughtful kit. It's really does self-explanatory. Also, and then I have it loaded on my phone here. This is my old phone. Once it's downloaded, so here this is not really a screenshot, but some of the training I did earlier, which was not the greatest in the world, but it keeps your history. Let me get back to the main program here though. So this gets into the different things you can do. You can scroll through. You can see there's lots of different drills that you can select from and how you want to train. So you're going to want to take a look at that. You can look at your history. Let's go back and look at. You can see I've been playing with it a little bit. Like here's one round, not the most accurate placement. I was going for times. You can see the times. The best out of that one was a 1.29 second. This was actually from holster draw. I did this on a different day, not on camera. And you can download this to your phone or tablet. But great system. Let's go see what it does in real life training, and then I'll talk to you later. Alright guys, so we are going to just kind of do a little bit of the shooting test. We're not going to do all the drills because there's too many. This would be way too long of a video. Just want to show everybody, so the laser is in here, but there is no live ammunition in the gun. There's no magazine. There's actually no ammunition in this entire room, just to be safe. And also, in no way, shape, or form is this considered modifying a handgun, just to be clear on YouTube's new policies. So with that said, let's start it and just see what happens. So we're going to start a progression. We're going to shoot with this gun, then we're going to move our way down to some other options just to see if times change and that sort of thing. But let's go. So we are going to shoot, and I'm going to shoot from a low ready, just because honestly it's easier to film this way. Apologize, the lighting's not ideal. I do have to have a studio light on here for this phone to pick up the targets, which you might run into that a little bit yourself. So let's start it.
Ready. 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 Ready.
So that wasn't... Alright, so that wasn't the greatest times in the world. I haven't warmed up with this today, I just set the cameras up. So out of the 5 shots, I have it set to, if you don't shoot it within 1.5 seconds, then it is a miss, you hear the whistle. My best time was not great, 1.34 seconds with a score of 8 on that shot. Let's try it one more time. So let's start the target.
Ready. 9. Ready. 8.
That was just under.
Ready. 9. Ready.
Go for headshot.
8. Ready.
Missed the timer on that one. So, made 4 of the 5 shots under the timer. Best time on that was a 1.28 seconds. So we're going to switch guns and we'll try that again. Okay, so we are now using the SIG P365XL, if I could talk today. We'll see how we do with this one. Start it. Try that again.
Ready.
Helps if you rack it.
Ready. 8. Ready.
That was off.
Ready. Ready. 8.
We'll try that again. So that was not good at all. Times are a little better. Best time was a 1.22. But I missed 3 of the 5 shots. Okay, second time around with the 365XL.
Ready. 8. Ready. 8. Ready. 8. Ready. 9.
Okay, so made 4 of the 5 shots. 1 went long. 3 8s and a 9. Best time I managed was a 1.21 seconds with that one. So we're going to move on to the Taurus G3C and see how we do with it. Okay, so here we are using the G3C, and again, it just has the laser pointer. There's no ammo in it. This is the gun I thought I was going to like for dry fire that I've historically used, because you don't have to rack the slide anymore. But I want to show you some results, so let's start the test.
Ready. 8. Ready.
Now drop from the side like a holster.
Ready.
Pretend we're in a holster again.
Ready. Ready.
So that one made 3 under the timer. Best time was a 1.29, but I totally missed 2. And what I'm running into is, out of the 3 guns, this has the dimmest, hardest to pick up sights. So overall times, I'm going to do this one again, simulating from holster, not at low ready, just to prove a point. So let's start it. Alright, let's line up.
Ready.
Missed.
Ready.
Just about.
Ready. 9. Ready. Ready. 9.
So only made under the time. Only made 2 of the shots. Granted, both they were both within center mass, both score of 9. But the fastest one I was able to pop off was a 1.45 seconds. This is kind of what I was talking about, talking a little more in detail, but a training system like this not only makes dry fire more fun, but it helps to identify, things within your equipment that maybe give you some deficiencies. So let's talk about that a little bit further. Alright guys, we'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, so hope you enjoyed that footage. So let's cut down to the meat and potatoes of it. Would I recommend this system to somebody? Absolutely. I think this is a great training tool. As I said before, it absolutely does not replace live fire training at the range. But it does help you save money, train within your home, train with your own firearm without purchasing special trainer firearms. I think those are great positives about it. And then things that I wish were a little bit better. I mentioned in the intro that I would talk a little bit about their Blackbeard system. Right now, that is for your training with your AR-15. What it does is replaces the magazine with a battery, and it replaces your bolt carrier group. That does something that this system does not have the capability to do, and that is to reset your trigger, which I think would be I don't know how they would do it, but if they could incorporate that with this system, it would make it a little bit more fun, so you don't have to rack the slide every single time you take a shot. But I'm kind of nitpicking here because I really do like the system. I also wish they could incorporate some of the features they have with their Mantis X system that can be used live fire on your gun, because that goes a little bit further. That analyzes your trigger control, which I don't have a video on that because I don't have the system to try. But go out and take a look. There's quite a few good videos on that. But it shows you how much you're wavering with your trigger. It helps you, it analyzes through your draw. So I wish they could get some of those features built into the Mantis Laser Academy. But again, I'm nitpicking because this is heads and tails above. Like, I've used a couple of other systems, and I like it a lot better. And it absolutely blows out the water, the old school, just shoot at a dot on the wall. Just makes it more fun. I think it's going to encourage people to hone their skills and actually do the dry fire. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. As always, if you like videos from the channel like this, I hope you share with your friends. Hit that like button. If you're so inclined, please hit the subscribe button. And I hope to see you on future videos. Alright guys, shoot safe.